All right, guys. Joining us right now, he does the podcast, LakerNation.com. David Brickley is joining the Cannons. David, how are you today?
Steve, Pat, BTB, feeling you, man.
Feeling you, David.
All right, David, explain what happened at the end of this game to the Lakers.
Well, I think what happened was, they were up by 16, as we all know, in the third quarter, and they just defensively, they weren't getting after it. They were leaving the Mavericks with open shooters, and they had a distinctive rebounding edge there in the game, and it really closed up towards the end. It was only a 4-rebound difference there towards the end. Dallas Maverick bench was really good as well, and I just think the Lakers, unfortunately, collapsed there at the end of the game.
Davis, Pat, love your work. Enjoy your work, too. Listen, what happened? You look up at the board, that beautiful HD scoreboard that Jerry Buss bought for us.
Right.
Or we bought for him, I guess. A better way of putting it. And it looks like the Lakers are just a better rebounding team, a better balanced team. Didn't get as much foul trouble, didn't have the tees. And then you have an ending like that. What happened? It just seemed like Dallas was so balanced the whole game.
Yeah, and
the Lakers were. Yeah, go ahead.
The three-point edge as well. They were 9 for 20 from beyond the arc. That's 45%. That was simply just not closing down on shooters and getting wide open three-pointers. Kobe had a lot of shots and sunk a lot of them, but he's double-teamed. He's shooting fadeaways. Those shots are contested. Also, with our fans over at Laker Nation, people were saying that Lamar Odom needs to guard Dirk Nowitzki. He's a lot more athletic. It's hard to put Pau Gasol out there on an island 30 feet from the basket and expect the 7-footer to stay with someone that's so versatile as Dirk Nowitzki. So I know Laker Nation out there at least wants to see a lot more Lamar Odom defending Dirk Nowitzki in Game 2.
Well, Laker Nation gets it, David, because that is the key, is to not give Dirk his 30 and 15. You got to make him work. You can't get him so comfortable. I've never seen Dirk, and I told him to his face last night, I've never seen you so comfortable, Dirk. You're in such a groove. You're right. Lamar's got to get, in his face and make him uncomfortable, David.
Absolutely. And, maybe the Dallas Mavericks have finally learned their lesson. In the Mark Cuban era, they've choked so many times. They've lost in the first round. Yeah, that has to help you as you go forward in the playoffs here. And it seems like this is a different Mavericks team that is a lot more tested, a lot more battle-tested, and knows how to win late. You saw it there with the 16-point comeback victory.
David Brickley joining us right now, LakerNation.com. I get destroyed on Laker Nation a lot, being a hater and everything else. Yeah. I only state the obvious. And one thing that was obvious last night, sure, Kobe had a hot hand, but everyone got out of the rhythm of the offense. 29 shots for Kobe, 0 assists. 29 field goal attempts, 0 assists. That is a recipe for disaster for the Lakers, David.
But Kobe's always in that situation, darned if you do, darned if you don't. If Kobe hits that game winner, oh, my goodness, Kobe Bryant put the team on his back, and he's so great. He's one of the best ever. But then when they lose these close games and he shoots a lot, he's always looked at as the person that was the big reason why they lost. So I think it's just one of those things. When they win, it's fine. But when they lose, he's the main culprit for the reason they lost.
David, what I was trying to say, I apparently didn't get it across. I think you got it. But the Lakers looked like they were fine. It turned out Dallas was, on paper, was probably better balanced at the end. But looking up at the board during the game, I thought the Lakers were outplaying them all the way through the game, even through the 16-point, the break in the lead there. And then it just got, the ending was so confusing to me. I've been to a lot of ball games. They didn't really fall apart. Well, I guess they did. It was just awful.
Yeah, like you said, it looked
but they were moving along fine.
Yeah, they had the advantage the whole game. It seemed like the Lakers lost this more than the Dallas Mavericks, won the game. But I'm with you, Pat. I think the Lakers definitely had the advantage. It looked like they were rolling along. Everything was going good. And then you look at the scoreboard, and, they're down 2 with seconds to play. And I think it goes down to late execution as well with that foul on Powell. And then whatever happened with the Jason Kidd trip or whatever that was down the stretch when Kobe fell to the floor. Those two things were critical down the stretch as well.
And, David, let's face it, disturbing trend, losing game ones at home in playoff series. First Nolan's, now Dallas. Disturbing trend or just a wacky aberration?
You hope that you win Game 1. What Phil Jackson's 48-0 when he wins Game 1 of a playoff series. So I know Laker fans out there were hoping they get that victory, but they usually don't lose at home in the playoffs. They usually protect Staples pretty well. So it is somewhat disturbing, but I guess they already have the recipe for success. They were in a 0-1 deficit at one point, obviously, last series, and they found a way to get it done in 6. So they're going to have to steal one in Dallas now.
All right, well, David, I have good news for all the Laker fans out there and those that follow LakerNation.com. Come Wednesday, tomorrow, Game 2, Vic, you will officially change your attire. Is that correct?
Exactly. Dave and Laker Nation, the poncho out of Ensenada is coming back. I'm going to be rocking the poncho and the purple and gold mink tomorrow to, infuse the squad and the casa with the fresh vibration in honor of Cinco de Mayo, but also in honor of another Laker rebirth in the second-round series against the Mavs.
The poncho is everything, David. You have to recognize that.
Oh, absolutely. Without the poncho, Lakers aren't going to win a third straight title. So that's huge for all Laker fans to see Vic in the Laker attire.
Well, should I switch from a Paul Smith suit then to an Armani, or what should I do?
Whatever you
that might help too.
All right. Get the Pat Riley look.
All right, well, David, no one's panicking yet, but we have to say that they need to win tomorrow. Simple as that. Go down 2-0 at home. They're going to be dead.
We got to get David
Mavericks
on
team.
again. He's a good guest.
We like that, David. And tell him to lighten up on Hartman. Will you please, David?
I will, absolutely, man.
It's all
and David, give him the website, Dave, so all Laker fans can jump on and get your rich and exhilarating work.
Yeah, LakerNation.com, and also after every game, guys, we're doing a live call-in post-game show, stream live right there on LakerNation.com. So make sure to check us out.
All right, hey David, great job. Thanks
Dave.
so much.
Good stuff, Dave.
Thanks a lot.
All right, so there you go. Yeah, I'm always accused of being the hater. When the fact is, I'm the truth teller.
Well, Kobe dubbed you the bandwagon man many years ago. Bandwagon man.